Now let's wait till we go live on the famous Canadian Trucking Magazine Network, where we've got a lot of good friends out there, a lot of good people out there. There we go. Now let me just see if we're live, folks. A lot of good friends out there, a lot of good people out there. There. Actually, that's a good picture. Let me just see if we're live, folks. Now we'll get some people on here. People out there. There. Actually, that's a good picture. Let me just see. Let me turn the volume down. Richard Toker's on. Hey, Slick, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us tonight on Canadian Trucking Magazine.
I'm gonna go get a glass of water first.
Okay. Hey, Joanne. How are you doing, Joanne? You know what, Joanne? If you're alone at Christmas before other people come on, I want to say this to you. I understand the law is you can go to family's house and join them for Christmas, for turkey dinner. I would love if you could come and join us for Christmas dinner, Joanne. That would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Let me know what your plans are. Message Angie. And we were thinking about you tonight while we're having something to eat because we love you to bits. And with your family in Ottawa and with Code Red, I'm sure the Premier said that there's an exemption. And then you're allowed one person to come over for dinner, and you would be the person we would want to come over for Christmas dinner and see all the work Angie's done in this house. She's done a phenomenal amount of work with all the kids and everything else. It just looks absolutely fantastic. Talking about Christmas, folks, I want to say something that I keep hearing people saying, we're all in the same boat. I hear that again and again. People have probably heard that from politicians and people saying, we're all in the same boat. I just want to say, and I feel this, and at Canadian Trucking Magazine, we're going to work through this with a smile on our face and a kick-ass attitude. We're not all in the same boat. We're all in the same storm right now. We're all in the same storm. But some people are sailing through it in yachts. Some people in rowboats, motorboats. Some people are in dinghies. And some people are clinging to driftwood. So we're not all in the same boat. We're in the same storm, but different boats. And I understand that. And I'm hoping with our family, Canadian Trucking Magazine, where we're no hate and no drama, that we work through this. Now, Caitlin and William hasn't done this song in a while. I'll probably be a little bit emotional during this song because the last time that they did this song together was with my mum, may she rest in peace, and she sang with them. And we did a live video of my mum in bed with Caitlin sitting on the bed with her, singing together and singing this song. She loved this song. And my mum was such a great singer. For anybody who ever heard her sing, she loves singing and smiling. So today, Caitlin and William, without being able to practice, hitting them cold, because I was tied up till like 5 minutes ago, they are going to try to do this live for you. So bear with us and sing along. If you're at home, a truck stop, in your truck, you may not know the words, but you'll know the chorus and sing along and sing to the top of your lungs. And this is the military version that Caitlin has chosen to sing tonight for our heroes, our essential service. Where are you going?
If I stand, I get better airflow.
Oh, she's going to stand for better airflow. And folks, here we go. And do you want to check see if Caitlin's in the video?
Yep. The top of her head's cut off, but she's in it. Packed your bags and shut the door. You crossed the sea to fight a war. You didn't know just what would happen to you. You try each day, keep pushing through, but the battle lives inside of you. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Thank you, folks. Thank you very much. That one dedicated to all the soldiers out there, dedicated to all the people out there. I just want to know and let people know again, I'm not ever going to use the phrase we're all in the same boat, because we're not. I'm going to use the phrase we're all in the same storm. And some people, their boats are yachts, some are battleships, some are dinghies, and some are life rafts, and some people are clinging to wood. I know that there's tough times for people. People are going to be alone at Christmas with the code reds going all over. Truck drivers are alone at Christmas. And it even makes me angry actually, not just disappointed, but angry that they are closing some of the restaurants at truck stops. Because we got truckers that are out on the road. They're the essential service. They're out there bringing goods and medicine, and hey, some people got the first vaccines and that for COVID and that, and the truck drivers are delivering all this, and they should have the restaurants open at the truck stops, and especially on Christmas Eve and Christmas and New Year's, so that these truckers could enjoy those times there. You know, social distancing, cleanliness, everything else. You know, otherwise a truck driver stuck eating in their truck alone on Christmas. So this Christmas, and I know we're a number of days away from it yet, but think of that, folks. Think of the drivers out there. Think of the essential services. Think of our firefighters. Think of our policemen and stuff like that. Think of the fact we're not all in the same boat. We're all in the perfect storm, but there's some people this Christmas that are lucky like me and have a great big loving family that we can be with in that. And there's some that are going to be out on the road in terrible weather bringing somebody's iPhone for Boxing Day someplace, because there will be stores open in the United States and other provinces. Saskatchewan's still open, I believe, and stuff like that. So let's go do some comments now and talk to the people. Joanne Remenard says, that was beautiful. Don't they have great voices, folks? They are so fantastic. So proud of them. And Kitty's there. Evening, Dave and family. Richard Toker, of course. Good evening, folks. Joanne, excellent picture. Keith Bazin, good evening, Dave and family. Hey, and there's William Lee. There's our brother from another mother. Says, good evening, brother. What instrument will you be playing tonight, Dave? No, wait, don't tell me. I don't want to know. Yes, and you be safe tonight. You're working tonight. Will, you be safe out there. And have a great night. Joey, hi, good evening, Dave and family. Hope you're doing well tonight. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Marianne Talimsky's there. Good evening. And Joanne says, I would love that. Thank you. So Joanne's going to contact you, Ange. So that would be fantastic. I just love Angie. I was thinking I did. I'm not sure. We're still thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta think. We'll do numbers from 1 to 10, and we'll hold them up, and we'll do a rating scale. Dorothy White says, "Good evening, everybody." Marcel Vaneval says, "Hi, Dorothy." Brad Jackson's there. Hey, Brad. Hello from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Keep that weather good because I gotta head that way. And Dorothy says, hey, Marcel. Darren Hawkinson says, hey, Dave and family, hey. And Marcel says, I'm Marcel or Moose Venevel or Marcel Venevel or a few or Moose on the Loose says, I'm halfway between Bakersfield and Barstow, headed to Calgary. That's a song, by the way, Bakersfield. And Shauna Gray, Adventures with Storm and Odin, said, beautiful. Dorothy White, how's the weather for you? It's supposed to be a little bit stormy tonight. Snow and wet ice and that. But I'm parked for the night. I'm not moving till tomorrow. And Joy says, wow, that was amazing. Great job, both of you. Excellent. All three of you. Both of you singing, I guess. And Dorothy White says, you just keep getting better and better, guys. Aren't they very good? Brian Wojciechowicz says, beautiful family. Oh, and Emily Mac McCoy. Wow, that is so awesome. Awesome. Keep up the great work, all. We're going to do more songs with these guys over the 12 days of Christmas. I'm going to get Caitlin and William to figure out some songs so we can do maybe a different one every night or something for everybody out there. Keith Bazin says, for 12 days of Christmas, Keith Bazin says, good job, guys. And Joy says, wow, great job, all of you. Amazing. Donald Soden says, awesome job. And Keith Bazin says, great voices and guitar playing. Joanne Remenard says that was beautiful. And Emily Mac McCoy says, beautiful picture of the family in front of the beautiful Christmas tree. Love the lights. Isn't that a beautiful Christmas tree? That is the nicest one we've ever had. Mike says, Merry Christmas, Dave and family, from a fellow Manitoban, Saint Boniface. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, that was Mike Dervault. And Peggy Lydia Zurkowski says, good evening, Dave. Take care. We could have freezing rain or snow coming soon. Yes, and you know what? When I was driving to the house tonight, I was getting a little bit of precipitation on the windshield, and I was worried about getting that freezing rain and driving with freezing rain. We don't want any of that. I said I would tell you about one more big prize today. We've told them about the BlueParrott. We've told them about Pilot Flying J gift cards. We've told them about Apiary's honey. But I think it's about time we'll spill the beans on one more. weBoost. weBoost, folks. You hear me talking about the weBoost I have in my truck? It's a beautiful system of boosting up the cellular and data and stuff like that. And yes, one of the prizes, we're only going to have one though, so it'll be like a grand prize. Because they're about $450 or something for the weBoost. We're going to have a weBoost. Courtesy from Wilson. The weBoost section of Wilson will be providing a weBoost as one of the prizes. So that is fantastic. Shauna Gray says, I'm all parked in the valley and it's only 15 Celsius. I'm cold, she says, because it's when you're 15 Celsius down in the valley by Laredo and that's cold at that point.
That is really cold.
That is really cold.
I'm trying to find the weather outside right now.
The weather outside's
Alexa,
delightful.
what is the temperature?
Oh, it's not.
It's 3 degrees Celsius.
So just above freezing right now.
That's pretty beautiful
That's-
for being December 9th.
gorgeous for being in
That
December.
is great for December.
Yeah, usually
the paper
it's
towels are
already
on the
-20.
table. I think there's some.
It's on the counter there. I put the other one back in the cupboard because
Oh, did you? Okay.
the one's not empty.
You
I
may
mean-
want to sip that first and then bring it down.
Honestly, I would rather have heavy snowfall than have plus temperatures
Me
in
too.
December. I kind of want it to dip below 0 every day.
Don't
But-
say that to your dad's gone to Las Vegas.
I hope it happens
We're gonna-
before he's gone to Las Vegas.
No, I don't need to
It
drive
will
in the
happen
snow.
before he goes to Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to take a trip to Las Vegas, folks, and give you some live video from Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Dad, do you love blackjacks?
Yes. Yes.
You need to take me with you, Dad.
I do. I need to take John with me to help guide me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Keith Bazin says I was out running in freezing rain all day. Ooh, yuck. Dorothy White says truckers and restaurants, all truck stop restaurants could be open for truck drivers if they really wanted. My opinion, I would be great way to say thank you. I agree. I agree. And Joe says it's +6 in Kamloops. We're having a really good November, December. And Brian says we cooled off in Alberta today. Oh, I'm glad I wasn't in Alberta then. And Peggy Lydia Zurkowski, it's -1 in Yorkton, Saskatchewan right now. And Linda Perpolkin, what do we say? Did I see your name right there? Perry Polkin? Perpolkin?
Pepolklin?
I sure hope I said that right, Linda. I apologize if I didn't say it right. And the only thing we can do is get William to learn the song. Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind. And next to me, my soon-to-be, the kid I spank so rind.
Rind?
What's
It's the only thing I can think of that rhyme. Shannon Bolin says, evening Mackenzies. Hey Shannon, I hope you're doing great. And Chris Hollaboy Anhorn is there. Hi from Alberta Canyon. Over length load to the coast. Wow. And Linda says it was close. It was close. You know what, Linda? I can barely pronounce my own name sometimes. We're getting lots of people right now that are joining our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. We got to get that up to 1,000. Everybody get your top fan status by just going like on a whole bunch of our videos and our posts and sharing them out. Sharing is caring. Tonight with a beautiful song and the words of wisdom, may you call it, that I said. And I was saying that not to depress anybody. You know, when I was talking about telling them about we're all in this storm together, we're not all in the same boat, we're in the storm. I'm saying it as an understanding that a lot of people tell me that from our Canadian trucking, when we do jokes and things like that, like, for example, Caitlin told me today, William, you may not know this, but Caitlin turned to me and says, Dad, do you know why the geese fly south in the wintertime?
Why is that, Dad?
Because it's a lot better than walking.
Yeah.
And then I was turning to Caitlin and I said, well, if you're talking about geese, Caitlin, have you ever noticed the geese flying overhead that there is one line is longer than the other? Every time you see the V of geese flying, there's a pattern and one line is actually always longer than the other. I said, there's a reason for that. Do you know what it is? And Caitlin looked at me and says, no, Dad, what is it? I said, well, there's more geese in that line.
Yup.
Yeah. And
Yup.
yeah. See, John laughed at it. Yeah. And of course, I went to pick Angie up at her work the other day, and Angie was standing there and she was frantic. She had this frantic look on her face, and I said, Angie, why are you looking so frantic? And she says, well, I'm waiting for an ambulance. I says, oh my God, somebody got hurt at work? She says, yep, they got a broken nose, they're missing some teeth. I think they even got a broken jaw. I said, oh my God, what happened, Angie? She says, COVID-19. I said, COVID-19? You don't end up with a broken nose and jaw, missing teeth because of COVID-19. She says, when they give it to me, you do. That's funny right there. You better laugh or your mom's going to punch you in the throat. Throat punch you. John was laughing. Oh, I'll tell you folks, those were clean jokes. Hey, Craig Cowan's there. Hey, Craig Cowan, how are you doing? And Linda says, haha, it's all good. I have a furry hobo, little Joey, riding with Ambassador Baxter and I. Oh, fantastic. And what did I say?
Ambassador?
Yeah, Ambassador Baxter.
You said Baxter. It's Ambassador Baxter.
Yes. And that's with Furry Hobos and Highway Heroes, folks. Linda, thank you for the great job you do that. Fantastic job. Richard Monbrand said, hey, Dave, Maggie's there. Maggie Teresa Mackenzie from the East Coast says, good evening to Dave and family. Look, she's got top fan status. And I'm all over the place. I said Craig Cowan's here. Craig, man, it's so good to see you because it's always good to hear from you than about you. Prizes coming up, Craig. See what you're going to win this year. And Keith Bazin says, from great singing to bad jokes. Yes. And Mike DeRault is there. Got to get some eggnog. Yes, they got some eggnog here. And Craig says he's homesick. And Keith Bathrick. Good evening, Dave. Hey, or Kevin Bathrick. I'm really screwing up tonight. Kevin is there. Hey, Kevin, how are you doing? And don't forget, 12 Days of Christmas coming up with some great giveaways. Tonight, again, I said we've released one more prize that we've got, and that is the weBoost from Wilson. Very expensive, very great prize. We told you about the Bluetooth headsets. We're going to give away about 12 of those. And what else? I told them about Faith Apiary's honey and $25 gift cards from our good friends at Pilot Flying J. I love Pilot Flying J because they really support trucking. These guys have the apps, and these guys love getting free stuff when we're on the road. All you need is the app. And when they got free stuff on the app, you just go and scan the app and it's free, right?
Yeah.
We love that. And I think that's all the ones I've told them about so far. Tomorrow night I'll tell you about another one. And we'll go on till I've told you about all the different prizes we're going to have. And we're going to do it this year where we're going to give away like about 5-6 prizes a day for 12 days. So we're going to give away over 60 prizes. But there's something else, folks. If you're a top fan of Canadian Trucking Magazine and you've liked and shared and you've gone and subscribed to our YouTube, everybody who's done that is going to get a present from us. Everybody is going to get a present. Whether we have 1,000 people go and like the YouTube channel, every one of them is going to get a present from us at Christmas this year during the holiday season, where I hope everybody, and I want to go one more time about holiday season. Some people think that the reason you may be feeling bad or feeling down, or maybe your anxiety is higher, is because it is the holiday season because of Christmas. It's been blamed for years. It's not. It's SAD, season affective disorder, and there's a way to fight it. Vitamin D is the big fighter for it, because the reason you got SAD, the reason why your anxiety is higher or something like that, is because there's no sun. And your body needs that sunshine. It needs that sunlight in order to absorb your minerals and vitamins and things like that. So take vitamin D, take vitamin C. If you can exercise, of course, don't take that advice from me, but if you can exercise, eat well, and please try to get sleep. Sleep is so important to everybody. It is so important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do later videos, and when I do them, I'm going to talk like this. I'm going to say, hi, my name is Dave Mackenzie, and I'm here to talk about how Caitlin paints a fence. First she gets a paintbrush, then she gets some paint, then she goes to a fence, and then she dips the brush, and she starts painting. And by the time I finish talking in this voice to them, they'll all be asleep.
You sound like a jazz music announcer.
I am a jazz music, and tonight we are going to play the xylophone.
Oh my god. Even if you were trying to get any instrument, that is not the sound.
I have a xylophone in my room, if that's the case.
That was more like a kazoo.
It was some sort of zoo, that's for sure.
That could do ASMR.
And Keith fell asleep. See, Keith fell asleep already. And Brian says you need more than 1,000 IU a day of that vitamin D. Craig Cowan says then bond William into doing it. Oh, we're going to bond you into doing it.
Craig Collins says he's at home, like sick, like ill.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, too bad, Craig.
Does he have COVID?
I should bring you some turkey soup. We're making some turkey soup. I should bring you some homemade turkey soup.
Yeah, the broth has been on a simmer.
It's been on a simmer for like
2 days.
2 days, so it'll be beautiful with some rice in it and that. Craig Cowan says research shows that everyone in Manitoba
Research.
is vitamin D deficient. Everybody is.
Let me try that again. Rechurch.
Research.
Research shows that everyone in Manitoba is vitamin D deficient.
Yes.
If you can't understand Dave lingo by now.
Exactly. And the thing is, as we say, folks, we're not getting paid for promoting vitamin C, vitamin D either. And we would love to get paid for doing that.
Who would pay us?
But who would pay us? That's right.
The vitamin.
Yeah.
The periodic table?
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. So we're doing it because we love you. And, Craig heard you, Angie, because he says, no, did not have COVID, just a head cold. Yeah,
That's what you think.
yeah.
Yeah, COVID comes in through the head.
Yeah, we're going to have to come and zap you with one of those things. Okay, you're not supposed to go there. That's what happens when you're a teenager. Brian says, I would them money. No, that's what he said.
Why did you say it like that? I would the money.
Yeah, that's what he said. I would owe them money, he wanted to say.
I would the money.
Money.
Dave is in the pot turkey soup. Kevin Bathrick says, have you been drinking again, Dave? It sounds like it, LOL. Let me tell you. Craig says, but I'm not going to work, so I'm not I'm not going to work, so I'm not sneezing, coughing, and snoring on
When he
everything.
struggles saying sneezing.
Yeah. And Joanne, our beautiful Joanne, Manitoba Métis Foundation, if I can give you a little plug there, says you can take up to 5,000 IU per day, especially during the winter, and don't forget vitamin C. Thank you, Joanne. Hey, Joanne, you and I should do a live video at Christmas when you're over for dinner. You and I can do one at 9 o'clock together, and that would be fantastic.
Just be careful when you're taking your vitamins, though. If you're taking something like iron or something like that you don't overdose on it, because it can get you really, really sick, and you might have to be admitted to the hospital. So just make sure you're watching your doses.
That's with iron. Don't worry about vitamin C, because vitamin C, what happens is there's an old doctor's phrase that vitamin C will make you pee. So if you take too much vitamin C, you just pee it out. It's like caffeine. It's a diuretic.
There are
And
a few, though, that you do have to watch out for. So
iron is one of them. Yeah.
Iron is one of them. So just take your vitamins. Be healthy like that. Like, take care of yourself. Just make sure that you're not going overboard.
Yep. Joanne says, you betcha. So, folks, fantastic having you on tonight. And you know what? Maybe what we should do is just end the show with a chorus of Hallelujah. Just the chorus.
Yeah.
Chorus or chorus?
Maybe the chorus. But Angie likes the chorus better than the chorus. Right, Angie?
I like my bedtime.
She likes her bedtime.
I do, too.
I do, too. Everybody say it's bedtime. Raise your hand. Say aye. Aye.
Okay,
Aye, Captain.
Say that again in English and I might raise my hand.
Say aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. So, folks, if you want to sing along with us at home, we're going to do the chorus.
Are we doing...
Hey, John, do you want to do the chorus with us?
Are we
Hey, Andrew, do you want to do the chorus with us?
doing like the original Hallelujah or like...
Well, we're just going to do the chorus. Or do you want to do a verse and then to the chorus?
No.
Just the chorus, right?
Sure. Like the
Okay.
Hallelujah part, right?
We'll follow you. Just the hallelujah. Like when they do the end, you know how you do the hallelujah at the end?
Yeah.
Okay. So sing along with us at home if you want, folks. And we wish you a great night, a safe night, and we would always love to hear from you than about you. And let's hit it. Be safe, everybody. And as us Mackenzies always say, keep on trucking.